Jim Henson's Muppet Babies presents Baby Piggy, the Living Doll. Written by Ellen Weiss. Illustrated by Donna Reynolds. It was a gray day in the nursery. Baby Piggy, Baby Kermit, Baby Animal, and Baby Fozzie watched the rain. "We need something to do," said Fozzie. "Me go play with dolls," said Animal. "Bye." "I know," said Piggy to Fozzie and Kermit. "Let's play house. I'll be the mommy, and Kermit will be the daddy, and Fozzie will be the baby." "Now, baby," said Piggy, "it's chilly out. You have to wear your bonnet." "But I look stupid in this bonnet, Piggy," said Fozzie. "Don't argue," said Piggy, "and call me Mommy." "What shall we make for dinner, wife?" asked Kermit, setting the tea table. "Lovely stew with dumplings on top, husband dear. And you have to eat everything on your plate. It's good for you," said Piggy. Kermit and Fozzie looked at each other and gulped. "Looks like mud with rocks on top to me," said Kermit. "This stew needs a little something," said Piggy. "I'll look for some pepper." It was dark in the closet, and a little spooky. Piggy felt a chill. She couldn't see any pepper. Suddenly the floor shook. Then it shook again. And whatever was shaking the floor was coming closer. "Fee-fi-fo-bum," thundered a huge voice. "Me want doll, here I come." A tremendous face appeared at the closet door and looked at Piggy curiously. "Who are you?" rumbled the giant in a deep, slow voice. Piggy could only stare at him. The giant picked Piggy up and hugged her very carefully. He grinned happily. His teeth were as big as stepping stones. "You better than my dolls," he cried. "Let's play castle. You can be the princess, and I'll be, giant." "First, me have to dress you up," said the giant. "Here your little hat. Now you a princess, Porcanella." "But I don't want to be a princess. I want to go home," said Piggy. "You my very own princess," said the giant in a very final way. "Time for lunch," sang the giant. "We having stew. Yum, good." He fed Piggy a big spoonful of the awful brown glop. "Eat all up," said the giant. "It good for you." "Time for nap now, Porcanella," the giant said. The giant carried her up several flights of winding stone stairs until they reached a tiny tower room at the very top of the castle. The giant tucked her in, sang her a lullaby, and left, locking the huge wooden door behind him. As soon as he was gone, Piggy sprang out of bed. How was she going to get out of there? She ran to the window, but it was much too high off the ground. In the distance, coming over the hill, she saw two small figures. They came closer until at last they stopped at the foot of the tower and looked up. "I am Sir Camelot," called the knight, "and this is my trusty Squire Fosword. Are you a lady in distress?" "That's right, Mr. Knight," said Piggy. "Can you help get me out of here?" "Certainly," said Sir Camelot, "but how?" "I have an idea," said Piggy. "Could you get me a box of pepper?" "No problem," said the brave knight. He was off in a flash, and back in 10 minutes with the pepper. In another minute, he and the trusty Fosword had hoisted it up to Piggy's window. Soon Piggy heard the key turn in her door. Quickly, she hid the box. "Dinner time, Porcanella," announced the giant. He picked her up gently and carried her downstairs to the kitchen. The giant set 2 plates full of the usual brown stuff out on the table. Piggy waited, gathering up all her courage until the right moment. At last, it came. The giant looked away, and in that instant, Piggy quickly dumped all the pepper onto his stew. "Yum," he said. "Smell good." But in a second, his nose began to twitch. Achoo! Sneezed the giant. Now, when a giant sneezes, it's not like a sneeze that you or I sneeze. When a giant sneezes, it makes the wind blow all over the world. And when the giant sneezed, baby Piggy flew right out the window. The wind lifted up Sir Camelot and Fosword, who were waiting outside. It blew all 3 of them away as the giant called, "Come back and play!" They blew over fields and towns and cities until they blew right back into the nursery. Fozzie, Kermie," said Piggy, "maybe we shouldn't play house anymore right now." "Does that mean I can take off this stupid bonnet?" asked Fozzie. "And no more mud stew for dinner?" added Kermit. "No bonnet," said Piggy, "and definitely no mud stew. I wouldn't even feed that to my dolls." The end.